Hey folks, this is Jamie from jrr.yoga here for your Wellness Wednesday practice. Today's practice can be done seated the entire time if you'd like, or starting out seated and then moving to lying down. So find a place that is comfortable for you. It can be in a firm chair so you are sitting upright, nice and tall and supported, or it can be seated on the floor, on a blanket, whatever you like for comfort here. Legs can be crossed or straight if you're on the floor. Feet can be flat on the floor if you're seated in a chair. Allow your eyes to come closed here. Open your arms up along your sides, palms facing out. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead, and exhale, hands down through your center. So inhale, arms sweep up, and exhale, hands through the center. We'll take 4 more breaths along with this movement. Upward movement of the arms on your inhale and down together through the center on your exhale. Allow your breath to come back to whatever is currently normal and natural for it right now. Refind the length in your spine here, sitting tall. Take your right hand to the floor next to you. Inhale, left arm up and over. A nice side opener here. With your next inhale, take that left hand all the way to the floor on the left, right arm up and over. Coming back to right hand on the floor, left arm up and over. And inhale, come up. Plant the left hand, right arm up and over. And coming up one more time on each side, take the right hand to the ground, left arm over, and bring that left hand down, right arm up and over. Inhale, working your way back upright. Bring your right hand to the floor, kind of beside and behind you. Inhale your left arm up toward the ceiling, coming into a simple twist. Turning to the right side first. That left hand can hold onto your right leg to help you find the twist. With your next inhale, untwist, turning forward. Left hand comes to the floor. Right arm reaches toward the ceiling and twisting to the left. Inhale, untwist. Facing forward now, whether you're seated in a chair or on the floor, finding a forward fold here. So sit tall in that spine. Inhale, With your exhale, kind of leading the way with your belly button, come into a forward fold. If you're sitting on the floor, hands can come to the floor in front of you. If you're in a chair, your hands can just rest on your own legs. And with your next inhale, we'll work your way back up, sitting upright. Here, hands can come to your legs in front of you, your knees or thighs. Moving through a little bit of spinal mobility while seated. Seated cat and cow. Coming into cow pose first. So coming into a seated cow pose, we're bringing that chest forward, lifting the sternum and arching your spine. You can choose to tuck your chin or lift your chin, whichever feels more appropriate for your neck. That's cow pose. And moving into cat pose with an exhale, we'll draw that belly button in, draw those low ribs in toward the spine, tuck the chin, rounding the back. So with the inhale, we're moving to cow pose. And on the exhale, into cat. Let's do 4 more rounds, using your breath as your guide. Inhales, pressing the chest forward. And exhales, drawing it in and rounding the spine. And moving your way back to a neutral spine as you're finished with the cat and cow. Bring your right hand out as if you're shaking hands. Take your left wrist, we'll connect it underneath the right. Press the backs of those hands into each other. Reach forward with the fingertips as if you're trying to make your arms as long as they can be. And draw those arms back in. And we'll switch the connection of the wrists. So left wrist is on top, right wrist is on bottom. Press the back of the hands together and reach forward with your fingertips. And draw those arms back in. We'll bring your hands back down to your knees. Find some movement in your shoulders, rolling them up and back and down, or up and forward and down. Your choice here. And coming into neutral with those shoulders, letting them sit wherever it is normal and comfortable for you. Let your chin droop towards your chest just slightly. Let those eyes come closed. And we'll take 3 more rounds of breath, sweeping the arms overhead. So inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale through the center. And 2 more. And after the movement practice here, we're moving into a guided meditation. You can choose to remain seated if that is where you're at, whether it's on the floor or in a chair, or if you'd prefer, you can move into Shavasana, which means lying on your back. Feet a little wider than your hips. Hands can rest on your abdomen or the backs of the hands resting on the floor. Make sure, however you choose, you're going to stay warm, so add blankets or extra clothes since we're ending our movement, finding some stillness and moving into meditation. In this practice, I will be asking you to bring your awareness to various points in your body. You can experience those points in your body as what is physically there: hard tissue, soft tissue, skin, bone, muscle. You can experience that point as a light or a color or simply a feeling of awareness. Start by bringing your attention to the eyebrow center, the third eye. Throat center. Right shoulder. Right elbow. Right wrist. Tip of the right thumb. Tip of the right index finger. Tip of the right middle finger. Tip of the right ring finger. Tip of the right little finger. Right wrist. Right elbow. Right shoulder. Throat center. Left shoulder. Left elbow. Left wrist. Tip of the left thumb. Tip of the left index finger. Tip of the left middle finger. Tip of the left ring finger. Tip of the left little finger. Left wrist. Left elbow. Left shoulder. Throat center. Heart center. Right side of the chest. Heart center. Left side of the chest. And back to the heart center. Allow your awareness to come back to the space around you and to your physical body. You can choose to remain right where you're at until you are ready to join your day again.